TheSmartLocal.com.
What is your biggest expenditure in a month?
Grab
Legos, $800 to $1,000.
It's about $3,000.
More than 10,000?
Hey guys, welcome to Hot Take, and today I'm going to find out what people spend on the most each month and how big the damage is. How old are you?
I am 25.
What are you currently working as?
So I am a recruitment consultant in the renewable energy space across APAC.
So what is your biggest expenditure every month?
Oof, Jesus. Probably Grab. I had like that little thing on like DBS that says like your biggest expenditure is Grab, and it was like how much? $800. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Wow!
So I started taking the bus after then.
Based on this expenditure of $700 on Grab, right? Do you have any regrets?
Absolutely. Absolutely, Christ. So now I'm like cooking at home, I am taking the bus everywhere, and it's gone down quite a lot, so that's good, I guess.
But can I just ask, are you from Singapore or are you from overseas?
So I'm from overseas, but I've been here for around 18 years now. I'm from Chile in South America.
How is like the difference in terms of the cost for transport here versus your $700 on Grab?
So over there, most people have a car, so it's a bit easier. But public transport is actually not as reliable, I would say. And I would say it's honestly around the same price. I would say Singapore is quite cheap, honestly, in terms of the public transportation.
Right.
My brother lives in Australia, and my God, the prices are insane. Yeah, so if you take a taxi in Australia, it's like easily $50 for what would be here like 15 or 20. But at the same time, the public transportation is a lot more expensive. So I think it's pretty good here.
How old are you?
33.
And what are you currently working as?
Data scientist.
Nice. All right. So what is your biggest expenditure every month?
Hard one because I'm quite thrifty. Probably food.
And how much you spend on food as a thrifty person?
I think about maybe $800 to $1,000.
I don't think you're that thrifty, man.
No, but it's worth it, right? Because look at the way I look.
Ah, wait. The food that you take is like supplements.
Supplements, everything, right? Multivitamin, protein powder, and protein bars, and then 3 meals a day, and I make sure the meals are clean.
So the type of food is not just processed food. You eat real food, I would think.
Yes.
So do you have any regret spending this amount of money every single month on just food itself?
In my mind, you see, I still identify as a thrifty person despite spending this amount. Because I think it's money well spent, you know. Like, what's a better way to spend money besides food? You are what you eat, right?
Can I get your age, ma'am?
50. I have my own business.
So what is your biggest expenditure in a month?
Typically, it would be travel expenses. I do travel a lot. Depends on the frequency. Could be about more than 10,000.
Wow! Do you have any regrets spending that amount every single month?
At 50, no. When you think about it objectively, from 50 to 60 is probably the last 10 years that I could really enjoy life. I've worked hard enough when I was younger, so now it's the time when I'm able to move around and enjoy life. This is my golden years. Nothing is holding me back on that.
Wow, I love that. Okay, so any tips for perhaps like the younger generation like myself, what we should do in terms of expenditure-wise?
Maybe a balanced approach. A little about investment, a bit of savings, and within your means, travel a little bit, just kind of scale up when your income goes up. Not so much on burning a big pocket and going into debt. When I'm maybe your age, I probably spend a lot more because you don't earn a lot of money. So therefore, you just try very hard to save. Sometimes you can't. But the mentality of trying to save and not overspend or spend beyond your means, I think that's good enough for now.
How old are you?
I'm 25 this year. I'm an NSF now.
What is your biggest expenditure every month?
I have a hobby for Legos.
Oh!
Yes, I collect Legos.
So every month you buy Legos?
If there's like new Legos coming in, then I will just buy every month.
Okay, so how much is that you usually think?
Usually,
every month?
Minimum around 200 plus.
Per month?
Yes.
So you've been collecting Legos for how long already?
5 years.
5 years. So now your Lego collection is worth how much, you think?
Estimated, I think near 10k.
Wow!
My biggest set is like the Hogwarts Lego castle.
Yes.
That costs around me 600 AED. That Lego in itself.
So do you have any tips for people who want to collect something like Lego?
I would just say, if you want to buy it, just buy. Don't think so much.
Oh, I love that.
The satisfaction when you build it, all this is like worth it.
How old are you and what are you currently working as?
40s, property management.
How about you?
Yeah, we are the same.
Same age group also?
I'm in the 31st.
In the 20s and we are the same department.
What is your biggest expenditure every month?
My kids. I got 5 kids. Yeah.
Okay, so roughly estimate how much you spend on them in a month.
3 to 500 or maybe more.
For all 5 or is it
Okay lah,
per
for
kid?
all 5.
And how about you?
I
What?
used to play soccer. So it's like I spend about maybe 300 per month.
That is the amount that she spent on her kids.
I think for mine will be cigarettes. 200 to 300 lah.
Do you have any regrets on spending that every month?
No, I mean, for kids, mothers will do anything for the kids. Yeah, I mean parents.
I have no regrets something like that, but I need to be careful for my injury and all this, That will be extra cost as well,
That is true. That is
Yeah.
true. That is true. You
Yeah.
invest in the gear so that you don't get injured.
Yeah.
And how about you? Do you have any regrets on spending that on cigarettes?
Regrets no lah. But I think generally I know it's bad for health lah, but I don't see it as a regret lah.
Okay, we're gonna pause this video for a while because this is a gentle reminder to those of you who haven't subscribed. What are you waiting for? It's just right here. Come on, help a brother out. Hey, wait. Got people to interview. One, two, three. One more. 1, 2, 3. Yep. See, this is okay? Okay. Yeah. Can I get your age?
24 this year. I'm a student studying university right now.
As a student, what is your biggest expenditure in a month?
I would say either food or drinks.
Okay, which one is more? Is it food or drink?
Honestly speaking, probably drinks. Like two or three drinking sessions is enough to exceed like the amount that I spend on food.
And how much is that?
50, 60, maybe if you include like the Grab, then goes
Wow.
over that.
That is a big range because so far you are the one who spends the least because you have people spending 10k a month on other things.
Oh, I mean, I'm a student. I don't really get my own allowance. I have to work part-time, so like the money I spend is really kind of like blood and tears for me.
Blood and tears.
Yeah.
I agree. I was a student once before. But do you regret spending all that money on drinks?
Not really so far. Actually, like I've been away from Singapore for 2 years, so I've had to like catch up with like my friends, like continuously, I guess. So I'm just making up for all the lost time by like drinking with them and like catching up with them.
Tell us your age.
27.
I'm 29.
So what do you guys work as?
I am doing business acquisition.
Investment analyst.
What is your biggest expenditure in a month?
My pet and my reno loan.
How many pets you have?
Just one, but I spend on him like 300 per month.
So it's like food or what?
Food, cat litter, his nutrients, everything that he needs lah.
Do you spend that amount on food for yourself?
No. He deserves the world.
What is your biggest expenditure in a month?
My car loan. Yeah, so probably a couple of hundreds a month. But it's a really old car. I bought it a long time ago and then just slowly repaying and it's almost done.
So it's like about less than 500 or above 500?
It's less than 500 because it's an old car.
So do you regret paying that amount every single month for the car?
Oh hell no, I can't live without my car now.
But you work in CBD, parking expensive?
I don't drive to CBD, but I will always drive like on weekends and like maybe after work.
Smart, because CBD parking expensive.
One day $50 bro, cannot.
Wow, so that's a good tip. How old are you?
20 this year. I'm NSF right now.
As an NSF right now, what is your biggest expenditure in a month?
Ordering food. Every night, because the cookhouse food is not very good. Yeah, so I just order it with my fellow NSFs.
Okay, so how much do you think in a month you spend on ordering food? Estimate lah.
100 plus, 200.
Do you think that is an okay amount or is it too much or too little?
Maybe a bit much, but just buy all because I really cannot eat the cookhouse food.
Then when you book out there at home?
Then I eat my home cooked meals.
So only on weekends then you save? Do you have any like hacks on ordering food to save a bit of money?
Just jio as many people as you can. So at least the delivery fee will be thanked by a lot of people.
Okay lah, you spend but you still quite smart lah. In terms of how to save lah, not bad lah, not bad, not bad. How old are you?
Oh God, I'm 65. I'm retired.
So in a month, what is your biggest expenditure?
Well, right now it's the mortgage.
Mortgage, and what is the estimate figure?
It's about $3,000. I own a home in California.
What is one thing that the younger generation like myself, what should be our biggest expenditure per month?
Saving.
Savings.
Setting aside the money for your future. Getting to that point where you have enough money then to do the things that you love to do. There is a sacrifice that you have to make. And I tell my daughter, the sacrifice has to be now. You're still working. So you still have the ability to take some of that money and save it. Even if it's $25, even if it's $50. Over time, you accumulate more wealth that way.
Wow, that is really valuable insight. I feel like I just got a crash course on how to retire early, actually. You are my inspiration. I want to be like you when I get older.
Well, no, stay who you are. You've got a great personality and it will get you far. You've got a great crew, everybody's smiling. That's what makes you successful. Always smile. You start by attitude. You start by changing your attitude. Maybe you take on a second job. I worked 3 jobs in college. It may not feel like you're getting anywhere, but trust me, over the course of 10, 15, 20 years, when you're 30, 40, you'll be able to do what most of your peers can't do. That's the goal. You're not living to have an ending. You're living to continue that journey and build upon that journey. And that's how you build on it.
Wow.
Save your money.
Save your money, everybody.
And smile.
And smile.
And be happy, you know?
Okay, so based on today, I honestly feel like there is a huge range because we have one that spends literally less than 100, and we also have on the other end of the spectrum $10,000 per month. But I think at the end of the day, it boils down to, you know, your age, what you do in life, and what your priorities are. But the most important thing is whatever you do, how much you spend, and on what. The most important thing is that it has to make you smile. Alright, so thank you so much for watching this episode of Hot Take. If you like this video, please remember to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to ring the notification bell over here and watch our other videos over there. No, but sorry. Hi guys. Sorry.